Hey, what's up people? Thought I'd just do a little quick update on what's been happening. I haven't been that active online recently, pretty much because of this. So, this thing's in pieces. Obviously the engine's out and the crank's been finished, the flywheel's been finished, new harmonic balancer, so we can actually put the bottom end of this thing back together now. As you can see, she's sitting waiting for a crank and waiting for some bits and pieces to get it back running again. So hopefully that should be done within the next couple of weeks. The car's just pretty much stripped back. And I've just been speaking to Brian from NDT Developments, who's talked me into rewiring the car, putting a new ECU into it. And yeah, so we're basically gonna just pull out all the wiring in the car. So the whole loom, you can see it all here. You know, it's actually still really good wiring. This was custom made by Jeff Piercy from NZ Wiring way back in about 2013, but we just took the wiring from the Skyline, basically just put it into this. So everything's too long, it's really messy. Like you can see, just when I put the wiring into the car, I did a real shit job basically, and we just want to basically get the wiring good, make the car as reliable as possible. So that's happening. The next part is, this is this sweet new exhaust manifold that Brian from NDT Developments has made. So, I don't know if you can see in there, those collectors. Anyway, this thing is going to scream. So, it's got real good efficiency. And there, the size of the pipes are slightly narrower in the internal diameter than what the old manifold was. So we're hoping to get a bit more response out of this manifold. And it's also been HPC coated, so it's like a heat coat just to try and keep the heat inside the exhaust manifold and less heat in the engine bay. And you can see also here the flywheel, you can see the dowel holes that have been drilled. So 6 bolts for the flywheel bolts and 3 fat ass dowels, these ones here. So that should hopefully just locate and solidify the flywheel on the actual engine, so we don't have the issue that we had, which was the flywheel coming loose. Other thing is NOS. So this, I've just started mounting this tank. Got the brackets down here. Nothing too exciting, however, it's pretty crammed in here. But I think the NOS should just really bring this car to life. With that turbo, which is not a bad turbo, EFR 8374, but single scroll, and that manifold, well, I haven't actually tried that manifold, but on the old manifold and that turbo, without NOS, the car was just a little bit laggy down low. It just didn't quite have the response it needed. Between 2,000 and 4,000 RPM it was a bit dead. So this is only going to be sprayed between 2,000 and 4,000 RPM, and that should just really bring things on a lot harder than what we've used to from before. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'd say another week or 2 weeks before that thing's up and running, and then the car, next time it will be running with the new wiring and the nitrous oxide all hooked up into it. So yeah, looking forward to that. It's gonna be a bit of a beast, I think, once we finally dial it in. And one more thing before I go. Major announcement, which I'll release a bit more publicly, but the people that are watching my YouTube videos, you guys probably would like to hear about this sooner rather than later. Good Ride Tyres, they are coming on board to sponsor us. Hooray! What that means is we can do D1NZ 2020, and it just opens up so many more track days for us. Good Ride Tyres, and I'm not just saying this because they're sponsoring me, they are actually my favourite tyre, best bang for buck tyre, which is why I run them on the front of my car, not just the rear of the car. In fact, these tyres have been on the front of the car since I first had the S15 on the track. So they're a real good bang for buck tyre, and that really opens a lot of opportunity for us. Now we can go out and compete, now we can get the exposure we need to get, and I think most importantly, I can get the seat time that I really need, because over the last year it's been me funding drifting. It's been pretty expensive, and I just haven't been getting the seat time I needed. So 2020, big season. I think over the next few months, all my followers, all my fans, you guys should see some pretty sick footage coming out. And this thing is just going to be on another level. I just can't wait to beat on it as hard as possible, because that's what it's been built for.